Hello everyone, welcome to High School Mathematics channel. Today we are going to learn class 7, semester 2, first chapter, ratio and proportion, compound ratio. Let us see the definition of compound ratio. Compound ratio is nothing but ratio of product of antecedents to the product of consequence. Let us see example. A is to B equals to C is to D. Here A and C are called as antecedents and B and D are called as consequence. For any two ratios A is to B and C is to D, the compound ratio is A into C is to B into D. That is, product of antecedents is to product of consequence. Now let us see some examples on compound ratio. See now example 1, find the compound ratio of 2 is to 3 and 4 is to 5. Let us see the solution. Compound ratio equals to product of antecedents is to product of consequence. That is, A into C is to B into D. From the given ratios, A and C are 2 and 4. So 2 into 4 is to B and D are 3 and 5. So write down here 3 into 5. That equals to 2 4s are 8 is to 3 5s are 15. Therefore, the compound ratio is 8 is to 15. See now example 2, find the compound ratio of 8 is to 7 and 9 is to 13. Let us see the solution. Compound ratio equals to product of antecedents is to product of consequence. That is, A into C is to B into D. A into C, that is 8 into 9 is to B into D, that is 7 into 13. So 8 9s are 72 is to 7 13s are 91. Therefore, the compound ratio is 72 is to 91. See now, check your progress. First one, write the compound ratio of the following given ratios. First one, 3 is to 5 and 4 is to 3. See the compound ratio, that equals to A into C is to B into D. That is, product of antecedents equal to product of consequence. A into C is 3 into 4 is to B into D is 5 into 3. That equals to 3 4s are 12 is to 5 3s are 15. Dividing both terms by 3, 3 table 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15. So the compound ratio of first one is 4 is to 5. See second question, 8 is to 3 and 6 is to 5. So the compound ratio formula is A into C is to B into D. That is 8 into 6 is to 3 into 5. That equals to 8 6 are 48 is to 3 5s are 15. Dividing the both terms by 3, 3 table 16 times 48 and 5 times 15. So the compound ratio for second one is 16 is to 5. See now third one, 2 is to 1 and 8 is to 7. Compound ratio, that equals to A into C is to B into D. That equals to A into C is 2 into 8 is to B into D, that is 1 into 7. That equals to 2 8s are 16 is to 1 into 7, 7. Therefore, compound ratio for third one is 16 is to 7. See now question number 2. Fill in the boxes with correct answers. First ratio, second ratio they have given. We have to find the compound ratio. First, let us write what is compound ratio formula. A into C is to B into D. So, first ratio is here 1 is to 3. Second ratio is 2 is to 5. A into C, that is 1 into 2. 2 is to B into D, that is 3 into 5. So, the answer is 15. So, the compound ratio of first one is 2 is to 15. See now second one, 7 is to 6. Here blank is to 4. Here 21 they have given. So, A into C formula. 7 table, how many times if you multiply you will get 21? 3 times. So, A into C, 7 into 3, 21. B into D, that is 6 into 4, 24. So, the compound ratio is 21 is to 24. See now next one, 9 is to 5, 3 is to blank. We know A into C, so 9 into 3, that is 27. Next, B into D. 5 into what value if you multiply, you will get 40, 8 times. So write down here 8, 5 into 8, 40. Therefore, the compound ratio is 27 is to 40. See now example 3, two friends Prabhu and Suresh started a business with 1 lakh each. After 3 months, Suresh left the business. At the end of the year, there was a profit of 20,000 rupees. Calculate the profits shared by Prabhu and Suresh. Let us see the solution. The ratio of the contributions equal to 1 lakh each. So 1 lakh is to 1 lakh, that is, on dividing both terms by 1 lakh, the ratio is 1 is to 1. Next, ratio of their period of business, that equals to Prabhu's period of business is 12 months and Suresh's period of business is only 3 months. So the ratio is 12 is to 3. On dividing both terms by 3, 3 table 3 4s are 12, 3 1s are 3. So the ratio is 4 is to 1. So the profit should be divided on the basis of compound ratio. Now we have to find compound ratio. Given ratios are 1 is to 1 and 4 is to 1. We know compound ratio formula A into C is to B into D. A into C, that is 1 into 4 is to B into D, that is 1 into 1. 1 into 4, 4, 1 into 1, 1. So the compound ratio is 4 is to 1. Given profit is 20,000 rupees. Now we are going to find total parts, that equals to, add this compound ratio 4 plus 1, that equals to 5. Now this 20,000 rupees we have to divide into 5 parts. See now Suresh's profit, that equals to, here 4 is to 1. First one is Prabhu and second one is Suresh profit. So for Suresh only one part we have to share. So out of 5 parts only one part we are going to share for Suresh. So 20,000 total amount into 1 by 5. 5 table 4,000 times 20,000. So multiply now numerator 4,000 into 1, 4,000 rupees. Next Prabhu's profit. For Prabhu, first one 4 parts. Out of 5, 4 parts. So 4 by 5 we have written. And total amount is 20,000 rupees. 5 table 4,000 times 20,000. Now multiply numerator 4,000 into 4. That is 16,000 rupees. See now example 4. Rani started a beauty parlor with an amount 75,000 rupees. After 4 months, Vani also joined with Rani with an amount 50,000 rupees. After 1 year, they got a profit of 52,000 rupees. Calculate the profits shared by Rani and Vani. Let us see the solution. Rani's investment is 75,000 rupees. Rani's period in business, that is 1 year, that equals to 12 months. Next, Vani's investment is 50,000 rupees. Vani's period in business, that is 12 minus 4 months, that is 8 months. So Rani started after 4 months, Vani started the business. So 12 minus 4 we have done means 8 months Vani's period in business. Now the ratio of investments of Rani to Vani, that is 75,000 rupees is to 50,000 rupees. Dividing the both terms by 25,000, the ratio is 3 is to 2. See now the ratio of periods of business of Rani to Vani, that is 12 months is to 8 months. That equals to 12 is to 8. Dividing both terms by 4. 4 table 4 3s are 12, 4 2s are 8. So the ratio is 3 is to 2. The profit should be distributed on the basis of compound ratio. Previous ratio we got here 3 is to 2 and this ratio is again 3 is to 2. We know compound ratio formula A into C is to B into D. A into C, that is 3 into 3 is to B into D, that is 2 into 2. That equals to 3 3s are 9 is to 2 into 2, that is 4. Therefore compound ratio is 9 is to 4. They have given profit as 52,000 rupees. Total parts is 9 plus 4, that is 13 parts. Now we have to divide this profit 52,000 rupees into 13 parts. Rani's profit is 9 parts and Vani's profit is 4 parts. So Rani's profit equals to total amount 52,000 rupees into, out of 13, her profit is 9 parts. So 9 by 13. 13 ones are 13. 13 table 4,000 times 52,000 rupees. The multiply numerators 4,000 into 9, that is 36,000 rupees. Next, Vani's profit, that equals to total amount 52,000 rupees into her profit is out of 13 only 4 parts. So we have written here into 4 by 13. 13 ones are 13. 4,000 times 52,000. Now multiply numerators. 4,000 into 4, that is 16,000 rupees. Therefore, Rani's profit is 36,000 and Vani's profit is 16,000 rupees. Today we have seen Class 7 Semester 2 Chapter 1 Ratio and Proportions. What is a compound ratio with example sums. Hope you all like this video. If you like this video, please like, share to your friends and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.